It's Theme Park Thursday Live with Dillos Diz. Featuring Frank. And Jen.
This is Theme Park Thursday Live with Dillos Diz. She is Stephers.
Hello.
And I'm Frank, and for the next half hour, we're going to give you 3 topics. The chat is going to pick 3 topics to choose from. But the bigger story, of course, is that for the very first time, Stephers is co-hosting in Jen's spot, and she has to contend with me for 30 minutes.
Does he look angry? Because he looks angry to me.
So here we go. Here we go, right out of the gate. Stephers.
Gotta go with it.
You utilized the private chat during the opening credit, during the countdown, reminding me to go live. I just want to say that we've been streaming for like 16 months, and that's the first time I even knew a private chat existed.
Well, I'm here to make you young again. Here we are.
Well, I want to say that on Monday you met Jen. You had some fact checks from me on the Theme Park Thursday podcast, where you want to clarify that it wasn't just coffee. It wasn't like Jen just like threw you a bone and brought you a cup of coffee at Dunkin'. Mm-hmm. You actually had a full meal.
It was a full meal. Full. Like, I got pancakes and eggs and hash browns, and it was way too much food, to be honest. Mm-hmm. But I got it all. And coffee.
Understood. So did Jen meet your expectations? Was it above your expectations? Did you dillo your expectations? What was the actual?
There was some dilloing, but I can't recall what the dilloing was. Mm-hmm. But she exceeded my expectations.
Exceeded your expectations. So go ahead.
No, I was going to say, I think the only thing that throws me off with meeting people, but like I see them on the internet, is judging their height. Like the heights were over the place. I couldn't. The only ones that made sense were the children. Maybe. I don't know what kids are these days. I really don't.
Okay. Final question. The expectations you had in meeting Jen, the expectations that were met and exceeded meeting Jen, what does that do for your expectations when it comes to finally someday in the future, who knows when, meeting me in person, Stephers?
Oh, what are those? These were the Jen expectations, and then she was like up here.
I see.
So you start here. So now you have to go.
Oh, I see. See.
There's really a high bar here.
Pressure. Well, I just want to say, Stephers, that Jen was very concerned about, how you may be treated by me here on these 30 minutes, how I may interact with you. She was concerned for your well-being and you feeling intimidated and everything else. So she just couldn't stay away. So live from Disney Springs, it's Jen.
Hello.
Oh, hello. I see.
Hello.
You couldn't just let me do my thing. You had to.
I'm just here to protect you. I'm here to serve and protect. Also, I saw that Jeff said that Frank looked pretty relaxed and calm, and it makes me wonder if maybe it's me that makes Frank angry, and maybe I don't need to be here anymore. So I don't know.
No, you're valued, and you're always welcome. Like I said, my expectations were you for here, and you went here, and now he has to go up there.
I am honored to hear that. That's big.
I couldn't come in with the intensity because you'd be yelling at me on the side, Jen, about how I was coming at Stephers.
Fact check, you already lied because you knew there was a private chat. I think we used it like once, but you knew it existed, and you're already lying. So.
But he's old, so maybe he forgot.
Well, that's true.
I was like, what is this? What is number 1 over here? What is the one that's listed on the side?
What is this?
What is this on the side? Guys, so where are you in Disney Springs?
No one's lining up that I'm here. I'm live on YouTube right now. Nobody cares.
Just don't forget your umbrella because I know you're going to.
Ella. I am right across from the Polite Pig. I have my Ella. I'm like ducked under a little awning. And still getting big raindrops, but it's fine. I did a lot of walking in the rain. My shoes are disgusting, and it's a full Orlando experience. So.
But did you bring other shoes for are these
not with me, but I have them back at my location I'm staying at.
Okay, good. I'm just saying because you got to bring multiple shoes for
Yeah.
cases like this. I'm
For
just saying.
sure. Yeah, definitely.
Just to clarify for everyone, that is what Jeff said in the
Mhm.
chat right there.
Yeah,
I am
that.
feeling relaxed and calm because
can't
I had a
really
day off
see it in
today.
real time. Oh yeah. I'm just catching
So
up on
here
that.
we go. I see Lewis and Jeff and Val, Dr. Val, and Theme Park Rob in the chat. I'm scrolling through quickly. Let's
I
get
just
to
saw Theme Park
yes.
Rob. Don't
Oh,
be
really?
jealous.
Oh yeah. Well, let's talk about that briefly, quickly.
Where are
'cause
the
you know we only-
photos?
yeah.
I know there were a lot of photos taken. I have to figure out what photos are on my phone, what photos are on Theme Park Rob's phone,
Mhm.
what photos. I feel like someone else's phone utilized, maybe. So we gotta get them all posted everywhere, or else it didn't happen.
Clearly. And we have Adam as well.
Oh, Adam is here.
On the
Welcome,
Facebook.
Adam. Welcome.
As Stephers was saying prior to us going live, Jen is vibing in Disney Springs, but I can't help sometimes to think it's giving me a little Pleasure Island feels as well.
I can see that. Yeah.
All right, so let's go. We got 3 topics.
Oh, am I staying
we?
for the topics? Okay.
I don't know. Are you? You want to hear the topics? What do you want to do? What do you want to do?
I didn't know what the deal was.
Do you have to go home? You have something to do? You
We're
have to
winging
film a
it, Jen?
walk-around video?
I've been taking walk around videos.
Mm.
All right, I'm going to do the topics first, and then you decide, Jen. You decide after that. So, topic number 1, born on the 1st of July. I don't know if you know, this is like your pre-grant game to all the fireworks happening in the Magic Kingdom and Epcot. Magic Kingdom at 9:15 tonight, Thursday night. Epcot forever at 10 o'clock. It's happening. They're back. The world is restored. There's nothing else to consider, no variants to talk about. We have the fireworks born on the 1st of July. Topic number 2, Run Disney Run. We got Run Disney making announcements yesterday. I have the article pulled up from our friends Crystal and Bryson at For the Love of the Mouse.com. And we'll talk about that. I think Stephers has another source. We'll compare and contrast. Topic number 3, Remember Me and the PhilharMagic. Today it was announced that an animated segment would make its way into Mickey's PhilharMagic. I got one particular beef about that, makes me laugh about. We'll talk a little bit about that.
Only one?
Just one, because it's a good change, but I'll talk about it. And then, if there's time, a mystery 4th topic.
I'm really vibing on Jen's background music right now.
Is it too loud? Should I be muted?
No, you're fine. It gives it some ambiance. We got the Disney ambiance for this live.
Exactly. Also, hi, Michael. I see you over there on Facebook. I see you.
Jeff brings up another good point. Happy birthday, Skelligummy.
Happy birthday to Skelligummy Chicken.
Happy
Nuggets.
birthday, Big 16.
What was I going to say? Oh, I'm wondering about these fireworks. I don't mean to step on the story. I'm just wondering about them.
Rain or shine. Rain or shine.
Okay.
Unless there's lightning. Then it's not lightning or shine.
Okay, so far.
Oh, well, we'll see. Stay tuned.
So as you make your picks, if you want to pick in the chat, if not, we'll just barrel through the topics. Jen will decide if she's going to stay for the topics. And also like this live stream on the YouTubes there while you're making your decision.
And subscribe if you're not, because you should.
You should. You must.
I even have notifications on if you hit the bell. It lets you know. Just saying. 1, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, and then Dr. Val says they are all exciting, which is correct except for number 2.
All right. I mean, I think because there's only 21 minutes left, we'll get right through them quick. We'll start with Born on the 1st of July. Let's just have Jen. You're there. Do you feel the excitement? Do you feel that people are like, where can I see the fireworks from here?
No, I don't. I can tell. Oh, I should be holding my ear. Yes, I'm here on the scene live at Disney Springs, where everyone just seems to be walking around looking a little bit sad because they're all drenched from the rain. We also have a lot of people ducking for cover. No one seems to be wondering about fireworks at this time.
Heartless.
Stephers, last week
Yes.
on Theme Park Thursday Live when you were co-hosting with Jen, because I was not here. Yeah, you kind of, I think you made a crack, something, maybe you said it on the Patreon post show. I don't know. But you made like something about the Universal fireworks nighttime spectacular in comparison to the Disney spectaculars.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Not in comparison. It was, they were still doing their show and COVID ain't stop them.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying, Disney could have done something.
So will you be watching the live stream after we get off the Patreon post show at 8:50?
The Disney one's correct.
Yes,
because
correct,
the
it will be.
nighttime, the Harry Potter nighttime is coming back too. But that might be tomorrow or today.
I
So I'm
forgot
just
about
saying.
the nighttime lights at Harry Potter. That should have been
But
one
yes.
of the topics. I apologize.
If Happily Ever After is going away, you bet your butt I'm watching it when it comes back tonight. Just saying.
Will you shed a tear, Stephers?
I always shed a tear. I shed a tear at the cast member preview because Jordan Fisher came out, and I was like,
I saw that.
"Guys,
When
you should.
is
Did
he
you
gonna
cry?"
join the Hamilton cast? That's what I want to know.
I don't know. Maybe soon.
Stephers, because
Yes.
of the engagement, that is your true beholding to
Correct.
Happily Ever After. That is like, can't let that go. Does that make Happily Ever After better than the Universal Studios Nighttime Spectacular?
Yes.
Oh.
I will say I don't hold the nighttime spectacular at Universal. Like if you said between that and ET, I would have been like, nah, ET's better. But show-wise, Happily Ever After is the cake for sure. For sure.
The same song has been playing at Disney Springs for 12 minutes now.
You can learn drums with this song.
I mean, yeah. I feel like, I'm a little I've always been, I feel like when I worked at Disney, I got burned down on fireworks. So my appreciation of fireworks, especially like Wishes, I was like never into Wishes, anything like that. I feel like if I'm there, great, but I'm not making an effort necessarily. And I'm definitely old school illuminations versus
me too.
reflections of Earth and like, I don't
Agreed. Illuminations forever. Not
Forever.
Epcot forever. Illuminations forever.
I got you.
Just saying.
All right. Jen, do you
Why-
want to bail? What do you want to do? What do you?
What's my
what do you
battery
wanna-
life? Hold on. I'm all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
That did wonders for this live stream.
I know, right?
Sorry.
Jeff is sharing a fun fact. Fireworks, as learned on the Hyperion Adventures podcast, the first Tink to fly was a 70-year-old woman in 1961, ? And did it until her death 4 years later, not during the show.
Oh my goodness.
He had to preface that she didn't die during the show. So that's fine.
There it is. It's okay.
Thanks for the fun fact, Jeff. We appreciate you.
Very nice. Moving on to number 3, Remember Me and the PhilharMagic. Earlier today, it was announced that a scene from Coco, a new animated scene, would make its way into Mickey's PhilharMagic. What made me laugh in particular was that it was going to be showing up in Paris, and I forget the other park they said, but it would not show up in Walt Disney World until after we were into the 50th anniversary celebration. So what? Like, why you got to pull wool over people's eyes 6 months from now? And they're like, guess what? The Coco scene is coming to Walt Disney World. No, you already announced it. It's over. Put it in the attraction.
Do it.
I don't understand. Why do you need to stockpile stuff for the 50th? Why can't you just spread them on out? Like butter on bread. Just spread it on out. That's fine.
I mean, it specifies that it's Un Poco Loco. So yeah, it's California Adventure and Disneyland Paris on July 17th. So it's happening in 2 weeks. Yeah. 2 weeks.
They already
and
have
we
it
gotta wait
ready.
3 months. Come on.
Just import it. I don't know.
When's the last time you guys saw PhilharMagic?
Stephers.
What year are we in? 2000. A little bit after it opened, maybe and then I've seen it maybe a couple more times after that. So a long, long time ago, I can still remember.
Yeah, I mean, I seen it in the last 10 years? I don't know. I know I haven't seen it more than like 3 or 4 times, period, because it's always, I don't understand the crowd, usually the queue of the attraction. It always throws me off. So if I see any sort of gathering up front, I don't go in, even though if it means it's 2 minutes of waiting, it just makes me go. Kind of like with Muppets. if Muppets has something going on in front of it, I'm not counting social distancing. Like, no, I want to walk right in over the doormat, past the thing. I want to be in the pre-show room within 17 seconds.
Don't they have like multiple? It's very confusing because I remember the queue and it was confusing for me too. So maybe next time I'll do it, but probably not. Yeah.
Now, like, yeah, Filler Magic is on my short list for my next trip, you know, but again, I feel like it's one of those things that easily goes away if the timing goes off out of whack. Yeah. Jen, do you have plans to do it?
I don't have plans to do it. I haven't seen it in a really long time. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll now wait for Coco because the kids love Coco.
Right. Yeah. See, that's another
you gotta
thing too.
Compare and contrast, though. You gotta go before and after.
That's
no.
True. Yeah, maybe. I'll see if I can squeeze it in.
For the content, Jen. For the content.
Yeah.
Oh, for the content.
Correct.
We're trying to work in, instead of like how WandaVision had for the children, we're gonna do for the content.
I don't understand that joke because I didn't watch it.
You gotta get on the train, board it, ride it all the way through, crash when the bridge is. Never mind. Are you okay over there?
I am.
Bugs are attacking.
It's because you're standing by a light or sitting by a light in Florida after rain.
All right, this might be the one that none of us really have much to add here, but it's a big deal to a lot of people. So I really want to address the Run Disney announcements yesterday, courtesy of fortheloveofthemouse.com. A lot got announced yesterday. The registration begins July 6th at 10 a.m. General registration July 13th. You got the runs happening. You got the marathon will be held January 5th through the 9th, 2022, and will include the option for the Dopey Challenge. Then you got
Wait, you're forgetting Wine and Dine. Wine and Dine is in November.
Is it? Did I pass it already? I scrolled too fast.
Mm-hmm. The Wine and Dine is November 4th to the 7th of this year.
Thank you very much, Stephers. That's why you're here.
I try.
And then the Princess Half Marathon, February 4th through the 7th. I feel like, and then the Springtime Surprise Weekend is also being added. Stephers, I'll go to you first. Will you ever participate in a Run Disney event?
I do not run, and I am not going to pay to run. So, no for me, dog. No for me.
That's a no for me.
Jen?
No. I'm very happy for Crystal, though, because she was so excited about this. She had a real dancing to her excitement for this, so I'm very happy for Crystal. You know, sometimes I like to pretend that one day we'll train for some sort of 5K at Disney or something, you know, and do it. That won't be this year, but we'll see when it happens. Yeah, Skipper Bob.
Nope. I will say that we have a friend, a coworker of Mrs. Dillo's, who has done the runs, and a cousin of Mrs. Dillo has done the runs before as well. And we have discussed potentially training for like a half marathon in Disney, but we were much younger and healthier and without a child back then. So I don't know if those same rules will apply.
I will speak for you because I'm most of those things you just listed. It's a no for you as well.
Are you saying it's over? It's over.
It's over. Yeah, it's over. There's no hope for us.
Well, there you go, everybody. That's the Run Disney portion. I'm about to freeze everyone. Get ready.
I do like the yoga. They have the sunrise yoga.
Yeah, that does seem nice.
I would do the yoga. I would not do the races. The virtual you're allowed to walk these things, right? So maybe
you have to walk it at a certain pace, or they pick you up in like a truck and bring you back somewhere. That's what I heard.
Well, I mean, that could be okay.
That's embarrassing, though. Do you really want to be on the truck? Okay. And they also have kid races, so maybe you can train your kids to run for you.
That'd be okay. That would work.
I mean, that's fair.
I mean,
yeah,
it's the only option I have for you.
Right.
Before I present the mysterious fourth topic, Stephers, who's yelling at you, Jen?
I was just like, who's yelling? Are they trying to get your autograph?
They're like, hey, are you Jen from Theme Park Thursday with the
guys,
this?
I'm live right now. I can't. Okay? So, be cool, guys. Wait till I get off.
just I'll be right there. Just mime it. Just for the live stream purposes, people who watch this later, just be like,
Oh man.
Stephers, is there any other Universal news that's happening this week?
Oh,
Is there
I
anything
wasn't
besides-
prepared for this. We're still awaiting more tickets to be released for Halloween Horror Nights. No more house announcements. Honestly, they've given no house announcements, which is severely disappointing to Stephers. I just want to let you know. And then just a nighttime spectacular. Oh, valet parking is coming back on a limited basis.
Does limited mean more money per car? Is that what that means?
Limited means if it's at capacity, they won't park your car. I don't really know. That's all they said.
Fair enough. Just to say, Stephers, just to talk about Coco for a second, going into filler magic, just to go back to that topic, this is a change that, again, it's a positive change where you take, you can add. I know people might not feel that way, but you're enhancing something with current material. I think that's okay, especially when there's a load of IPs in it. Now, your favorite park has been loaded with change over the years. So many attractions have changed. Basically, every attraction in the original park has changed, I'm going to take E.T. out. I know E.T. is the answer.
Oh, clearly.
What would you be most angry at this point, besides E.T., if they removed it and changed it, and that was it? Like, where would you lose your mind at this point?
Universal only, Universal Islands, or are we mixing the both?
You can mix them both.
I probably, they already got rid of that ride. I'm going to say the Mummy, probably.
Okay.
I'd probably be disappointed if they got rid of the Mummy, only because it's a really good indoor coaster.
Plus, you were young enough to not be upset when they took out Kong and replaced it.
No, I was upset. I was
upset. Right.
Yeah.
Don't
it
assume
scared
that based on her age.
Well,
I'm not.
Kong used to scare me, so he's not wrong. But now that I'm older, I appreciate the ride more. But I'm also sad that they got rid of the Beetlejuice show because I didn't get to appreciate that, and now I love Beetlejuice, so here we are. My answer is the Mummy. Final answer. Ding.
Okay. All right, thank you. The mystery fourth topic. I don't quite understand. Yesterday, they were like these vague. It's not like me talking or me tweeting sometimes, where I just am vague. Like when I reach out to Stephers to host the show, it's like, just like, here you go. I'm not telling you anything else right now. I'll see you there. Yesterday, they go, the Disney dining plan is coming back.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know when. It's someday. It may affect your trip. We don't know. What? Why? Shut your mouth and just wait until you have an actual announcement.
He's mad.
I think because so many people are wondering if it's coming back, so they have to say something. So it's like, yeah, it'll be back. We have no further information at this
It was piggybacking off of the other announcement they made, though. They used it as a piggyback. So you can't really... You can say shut your mouth. But it was more of a, hey, and by the way, this is coming, but that's all you're getting right now. Just saying.
But if people are like, I know people are like, is the dining plan coming back? I'm not planning my trip until the dining plan coming back. It's just like, hey, save money for what you would pay at restaurants. And then when they announce the dining plan, guess what? You have extra money. Is that too much to ask?
That's too much to ask people. Way too much. Also, I'm sorry. I'm going to change my answer. I forgot about Men in Black, so I'm changing my answer to Men in Black.
Mm-hmm.
Just, sorry.
I think that's a good choice, too, because it's an attraction that they put into an area where there wasn't an attraction previously, so it's kind of a standalone. But,
Awesome. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's too much to ask people. I don't... I've never done a dining plan. I can't say. I just pay for my food.
I think what's hard as well with what Disney's doing right now is they keep bringing back random things, but then not other things. So now everyone's just in comparison mode. Oh, you could bring fireworks back, but we still can't have the annual passes. Oh, there's certain restaurants opening, but not all restaurants. Oh, what about the dining plan? Why can't you put that back into effect? There's so many things. Oh.
Yeah. Mystery fifth topic, I guess. I forgot about this one.
About that.
That was the announcement they piggybacked off of.
Yeah.
You
Like, don't get
goobers.
mad. The dining plan's coming back, but
Well,
Also,
when I
you
was
gotta stay
telling
at Poly.
Lewis, well, I was telling Lewis, I'm sure they're gonna make an extra like ticketed thing for people who are staying at the lower resorts, the moderate and the
There
value.
shouldn't be- This shouldn't
Don't yell at
even
me.
exist.
Don't yell at me.
It should
I don't
not
make the
exist.
rules.
First
I don't
of all,
work there.
Extra magic hours were always for people staying on property. Fine, I get that. But it was for everyone staying on property. You're going to point out the deluxe resort people? No.
Correct.
No.
You know who doesn't point out the deluxe people? Universal.
Are there deluxe resorts at Universal?
Yes, Jen, and they come with free express passes. I don't need your attitude right now.
I'm asking honestly, I didn't know. Are there like value, moderate, and deluxe resorts?
Yes.
Do they have categories like that?
Yeah. They do.
I don't believe it.
All right, I'll send you a list.
Okay.
All right. Don't
I just don't like it. Why are they excluding people?
because it's Disney.
Because they added inclusivity as one of their 5 keys. So
Did they? Is that what
isn't
they
it?
did?
Inclusion
I don't
is their
know.
5th key. Isn't it?
No,
Isn't
they're
it?
already slacking. There's a lot slacking when it comes to like value resorts as it is, even in terms of like security or whatever. There's a lot of differences that you see at the value resorts in comparison to the deluxe resorts. It's like you don't need to be doing this where it's like there's so many families and people that save for years and years and years to come to Disney. And then you're going to be like, oh, well, they saved up all their money and they're staying at All-Star Sports. Oh, well, even though you're staying on property, and a few years ago we would have let you in the park early or late, not now because you don't have enough money. And
I'm ignoring him. Click the comment under that. Click Jeff's. There you go. I don't understand, Jeff. Why are you on board with this? I mean, I'm neutral. But
What?
it's
I'll
not
wait for your
mind-numbingly
response, Jeff.
expensive to stay deluxe at Universal and you get express passes. I'm just saying. That's just what I'm saying, Lewis. That's it.
All right, fair enough. Jen has to go back to filming content around Disney Springs.
No, I'm leaving at this point.
really?
But I need to hear why Jeff is okay with this.
Oh, Jeff,
hear
why
it.
are you okay with this? Please answer. Is there a random dude standing behind Jen? A nicely dressed man-akin.
I mean, and the masses are waiting for Jen when she gets off of this live. So how many people in that crowd would you say, Jen, waiting for you?
But,
Mm-hmm.
there's a line.
He says
There's-
because you're
there's like
paying
10.
$800 a night. There has to be something other than the location, right?
Well, no, because for how many years has this been happening already? So no,
Correct.
people are going to do it. They don't need extra stuff. The extra stuff is you get to stay in this really nice resort with an ideal location, probably, if you're staying in the Epcot or Magic Kingdom resorts. I know there's deluxe resorts in other places, but whatever. No. They're
She's
gonna
mad.
spend the money regardless. I don't
She's
like
mad.
She's not happy about this
excluding
one.
people. I don't like
She thinks-
excluding people.
Staying in a deluxe resort means you sleep in a deluxe bed. That's what that means to Jen.
That's fantastic.
That's it.
I like the extra
And you get
perks,
better
Jeff.
towels.
Didn't know there was a difference in towels. Good to
Yeah.
know.
Yes.
All right.
Towels.
So we got 1 minute here. Stephers,
That's
thank
me.
you so much for joining me, even though Jen had to be here as a moderator.
Oh, it's fine.
I
On
will
location,
moderate
Jen.
over at the resort. I'll leave.
So, Adventures with Stephers on
That's
the
me.
Instas, at
Follow me.
AgentZing95 on the Twitter, adventureswithstephers.com for the blog. Jen's going to walk us out of here.
Oh,
as
that's
we
rain.
move over
That's gross.
to DillosDizResorts.com. Gross that she's there or that gross that it's raining?
Gross that it's raining. Hold on, sorry.
It doesn't matter. It's glorious.
I'm
Florida
sure.
rain. Florida rain, nighttime, Disney.
I'm about to break out my Rihanna in a minute. But,
Um,
some views.
Head
Thanks
to the resort.
so much
Chill
to
with
everyone
us.
in the chat. We're going to go over to Dillo's Diz Resort. Jen, enjoy your trip.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'll be posting along the way.
All right. Good night,
post the
everyone.
photos.
See you over at DillosDizResorts.com.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.